Monday Morning Cracks.
Oh, Monday Morning Cracks, everybody.
Cheers out there. Happy
Cheers
Monday.
out there. Happy Monday, runner.
And happy Monday to you too, Gunna. And it's nothing quite like a cold, nice, frosty, or warm drink, whatever your drink of choice is in this cold morning where everybody is chilling out, hanging out, and having a great, beautiful Monday. We hope you guys woke up on the right side of the bed, even though we know that the weekend is always rough. And, well, not the weekend, the first Monday after the weekend is always rough because you had fun all weekend. Did you have fun this weekend, Gunner?
Did you have fun, everybody out there?
Did you guys have fun out there?
Did you have fun out there, audience?
Because our answers are yes.
Yes, I did have fun. Runner, thank you for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I had a great weekend. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Remember we went to Knott's Berry Farm a couple weeks ago, and it was great?
That was fun, yeah. We went there.
I got everyone into free because I have it like that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I covered everything, and then we ate chicken.
The chicken was great.
We ate
the boysenberry chicken.
And then we also drank boysenberry rum.
Rum and boysenberry beers.
At the Boysenberry Fest.
Lots of boysenberry.
In California, Buena Park, everybody, Knott's Berry Farm. But this show's not about Knott's Berry Farm. This episode's about gaming addictions.
Yeah, you gotta beware.
What is that, Runner?
Addicted to gaming.
Gaming addictions?
Addicted to gaming.
Gaming addictions.
An addiction to gaming.
And addicted to PlayStation.
PlayStation Network. All you do is go on PlayStation. I mean, you've got more things to do besides go on PlayStation. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to drink some water while you're gaming. Don't forget to even eat something, even if it's bad food like chips or pizza or oil.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
Corn oil. Soy
whatever
oil.
it is out there, you guys gotta remember there's other activities you could do than gaming.
Running, hiking, bungee jumping, skydiving.
Going out there to find a girlfriend?
Yes.
Or boyfriend?
Pimping.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know what? You know why our show is better than the Joe Rogan Experience
Tell
podcast?
them why.
It's better because we actually talk at you, audience. Like, Runner and Gunner and I, we talk at you.
Directly.
We're like having a conversation with you, even though it's a little one way, it's one-sided. But you could hop on Instagram and conversate with us and talk about things with us personally.
Yeah, you can tell us anything you want. Your opinions, you got questions.
Yeah.
We got the answers to all that good stuff.
The conversation's there,
respond
everybody.
Back.
If you want to have the conversation directly with us, go to our Instagram and our YouTube page. Comment on the comment section below, and we'll talk.
We will talk tons.
But it's
back.
cool that because Joe Rogan doesn't talk at you. He talks to his stupid whatever. His
other people's his sidekicks
interviewing someone and his sidekicks.
And his interviewees and all that.
He'd be like, "Have you heard, Runner? There's this thing called gaming addiction." And then Runner would be like,
Wow,
dude.
That's so amazing.
You're so amazing for finding that out.
How did you do that?
How
did you know that?
And then he'd be like, you know what else, Runner? Let me just talk about myself because I know so much and I'm going to smoke doobies.
All right, well, spark it up and let's talk about you all day. Then you could ask me some questions too.
That's how the Joe Rogan Experience show sounds like.
And Runner and Gunner is a completely whole different thing because we talk to you guys. We want to know your opinions because we care about our maniacs out there. We love our audience and we love you guys, maniacs, even Lennies, because we are here to provide a service, which is to help the Lennies and help everybody else in need of any kind of help. Or if you just want to be purely entertained, we're here for that also.
And
on your Mondays.
And if you seriously need help, call 988 on your phone.
That is for video game addiction or thoughts of suicide or craziness.
Jesus Christ, bless you all. God in heaven, bless you through the sun. Hey, man, everybody, it is Monday the 29th. It is the end of April 2024, everybody.
Yeah, it is.
It was a great one.
April, yeah.
Say happy holidays. I mean,
happy April.
See you later. See you later,
April Fools
April.
happened this month.
You won't see it again until next year.
We didn't have Easter, oddly, on this April. It was at the end of last
March,
month.
Yeah.
So, but
awesome.
usually it is Easter in April, and usually everybody's used to giving their huevos out in April.
Yeah, it's true. But April was different. We still had a great 420, Tech 9. I saw Tech 9 in concert.
On 420, Gunner?
On 421.
Wow, same thing.
Same thing, 420 weekend.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody having a good time. And it did fall on a Saturday this weekend, so that was cool. And I did celebrate, I'm not going to lie. It was fun.
Tokity. Mm-hmm. Gaming addiction, everybody.
Wait a minute, we celebrated that together, actually. We were
and how's that
enjoying
work?
our salads.
I was on work macking on all the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Chickadee.
No.
Chick-fil-A.
But I was. So everybody out there, let me just tell you. Gaming addiction can be serious.
It can. It really can.
When people realize that gaming addiction is not so far from gambling addiction.
What about crack addiction?
gambling addiction and crack addiction are like the same thing.
Two peas in a pod?
It's like the psychology behind gambling addiction and crack addiction are genuinely the same.
Yeah, you need it. You think about it
it's
all
the theory
day.
of relativity.
Yeah. Nice theory.
But yeah, so gaming addiction, though, they say is more in the health disorder area, much like being obese.
Oh, really?
It's more like being obese than it is like being schizophrenic.
I guess why? Because kind of like television addiction, you're addicted to the screen, whatever screen it may be. It's still the same kind of issue health-wise because you're sitting there and you're not moving, and your muscles aren't. You got to move your muscles around. You got to move your body around, and the stuff you put in, you got to put it out.
I sat in the car way too long this morning. I'm feeling it. The repercussions.
So you got to go for a walk.
Moving.
That's all you got to do. Walk.
Driving addiction next week on Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast. Driving addiction.
If you're addicted to cruising down the shoreline, then you will become a driving addict.
Don't cruise yourself to death. Everybody, gaming addiction. That's next week. So yeah, because you're sitting down for hours on end. But for video games,
you gotta get that blood pumping and flowing.
Do some push-ups while you game. I don't know.
Yeah, take a break. Pause your game. Go for a walk. If you can't pause it, if you're online, then just take a game off. Just take one off real quick. One. Go for a 15-minute walk. Come back. Go feed your dog. Go pick up the dog crap. Go pick up your mail. Whatever it is. Do something just quickly.
Yeah.
So you get that blood flowing.
Because it's a
heart pumping.
Because it's a health disorder, not a psychiatry disorder.
Yeah. See, so all if not most, if not all drugs are psychologically.
Yeah.
But this one isn't really a psychological drug.
It's not.
So that means
you're thinking. You're corresponding with online players. You're socializing with them.
Yeah, you're using your brain.
Most of the time.
Brain cells are pumping.
Yeah, so your brain activity is going, your eyes are moving.
Yes.
So it's more like I said, just obesity. Gaming addiction and obesity are the same. We got a little paragraph from WebMD if you want to go Google it. Google gaming addiction. The Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast will also pop up. But the WebMD has this to say. It's great to do things you enjoy, but can you go too far? And what point does it become an addiction? Even though gaming has been around for almost 50 years, studies about its harms are still in its early stages. Different groups have come to different conclusions.
Yes,
and
true.
The World Health Organization added gaming disorder.
IGD, that is, right?
IGD.
IGD is it.
Internet gaming disorder to the 2018 version of its medical reference book, International Classification of Diseases.
IGD.
But the American Psychiatry Association's manual, the DSM-5, did not. It did not add gaming disorder.
Wow.
To their list of their DSM-5.
And
list.
To add on to what you're saying, Gunner, there's also many studies that have suggested that behavioral addiction can result from compulsive use of the internet. I mean, I'm trying to hold back the laughter. Oh, whatever. Although the spectrum of internet addiction includes video gaming, online shopping, gambling, and social networking. Video game addiction seems to be its most studied form. Now, why in the heck would video gaming addiction be the most studied form when they added to that list? Let me say it again. Online shopping, which is far worse.
Far worse.
Compulsive shopping, horrible. Gambling is like, just like online shopping. Every day you're out there and you can't stop yourself from spending all your paycheck on just gambling or clothes.
So downloading games would
and
be
social
the same,
networking. Right? Social networking is in the same kind of realm as, I guess.
Addicted to social networking.
Because that's like TikTok and YouTube
Facebook,
and all
posting
that.
On
Facebook. Posting everything, I took a 10-pound dump. Let me take a picture and show it, and everybody get all the likes. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. It's you're absolutely right. I could totally understand that theory of that evidence.
Yes.
So yeah, gaming disorder, shopping disorder,
gambling disorder.
These things are very serious, especially with gaming disorder.
Very similar category, yeah.
You go on the PlayStation shop, bam, all day long.
Right.
You got that credit card locked in. You just got to press of a button, put your password, but your password's already saved.
Who cares about rent? I need to get the new PSN game.
The kids need to eat. Well, I need the internet.
I need the Platinum Edition.
Yeah.
Let me put in my $1,000.
My kids are starving, but the Wi-Fi's out. I can't game. Well, I'm not happy.
Will I either eat steak or play a video game? Well, I guess I could just eat rice and play this new game.
So it is serious, and then shopping online, like That's pretty hard up because it's the same. Like your credit card's locked in to Amazon or whatever site you're using, and it's just click, click, click. And that's credit card bill.
And it's so easy you don't have to. It's so easy.
But there's
like you said, they save the credit card, they press the button, boom, that's it.
There's something about gambling addiction though that makes it worse, and that's called like gang activity and bookies.
Yeah.
You don't want to get mixed up with owing people money.
Oh yeah.
And with gambling, you can do that, but with Amazon, you'll own a credit
and you don't want
lender, and he won't come
big
beat
bad
you up.
Billy knocking at your door,
yeah,
with a big old Billy club, ready to because you didn't pay your bill.
Yeah, so gambling gets serious because it's tied in with like a darker society. I guess gaming society is relatively nice and nerdy, right?
It's not as dark.
Like
because it could lead to so much stuff, like too much stuff actually.
Fortnite, like someone sends you money, like if someone sends you money, if you ask someone, that's their own stupid fault. Like no kid is gonna come to your door and beat you up because he sent you money.
No, that's the dumb thing.
But
Roblox too, they do that in Roblox. They exchange a lot of money and
but like
Robux.
But your bookie lending you money through the game, that's that can get dangerous.
That's a whole different aspect because they're gonna charge you. You got to pay extra. You got to pay interest on that.
Yeah,
no matter what. And in gaming, I've never even heard of paying any kind of interest for anything. It's just give me your money now, take it, and there's no bookie, there's no nothing like that.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So you can't get into you can get into debt, but you can't get in trouble with any extra activities.
Yeah, you can't. So that's why I think gambling is like in a whole different realm to itself.
It is.
It's like more like drugs, more like drug addiction. But yes, everybody, signs to watch for, according to WebMD.
Sign, tell them the sign.
Tell them the signs. The DSM-5.
Don't play that. Can't you see the sign? Okay.
We're not gonna take it. DSM-5 does include a section to help people and doctors know the warning signs of gaming addiction.
Gaming addiction.
Addicted to PlayStation.
I'll do anything for a game, man.
No, dude, I just need one more, man. Just one more game.
Just one more. Last game. Come on.
Dude,
this is my last game. I promise. I'll stop.
Come on, dude. That's all I want to do all my life is game.
I can control the gaming. It's cool, man.
Dude, I don't even have to go to the bathroom no more.
I got a catheter to game, bro.
Oh, man. That's when it gets serious. For reals, though. Here's what to look for in yourself or someone close to you. If they have any of these if they exhibit any of these 5 signs in less than a year, then you might have a problem. Here is the list, according to WebMD. Thinking about gaming all or a lot of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
No comment.
Feeling bad when you can't play. Babies, maybe. Needing to spend more and more time playing to feel good.
Is this addiction to porn or is this addiction to
what
gaming?
Is this?
What? Listen.
Not being able to quit or even play less.
Whoa.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
it's all like playing with yourself. I mean, it's very similar.
Addiction to porn.
I know. It's similar to that. Not wanting to do other things that you used to like. Having problems at work, school, or at home because of gaming. Playing despite these problems.
I can't stop, man.
I can't stop. I don't care about my family.
Play. Screw you guys.
I don't want to do anything.
Lock the door. Open up. You can't play the game no more. I got to.
Billy,
it's my life.
Skateboarding, Billy. You used to like going outside. I don't like it no more, Mom.
Leave me alone. I want a game.
Lying to people close to you about how much time you spend playing.
Hey, man, I only do it for an hour a night. 6 hours later.
I only do it for 2 hours a night. 20 hours later. Dude, I don't even play that much.
I don't even need sleep. Dude, just let me play.
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, Dad.
I'll play with one eye open.
I like gaming. I love it. Using gaming to ease bad moods and feelings. There it is. The list
that
concluded.
Last one, I completely disagree
natural.
Because everybody has a bad day. You come home from work, you come home from whatever,
it's
family events, you argue with people, you argue with your significant other, spouse, wife, whoever, or you just have a bad day. You feel like, all right, maybe I'll go play some games and cool off. Nothing wrong with that. So I disagree with that last one.
So that one, so you got to experience all of these in less than a year. At least 5 times. Or at least 5 of these in less than a year. What did it say? You need to have 5 or more of these signs in 1 year to have a problem, according to the criteria that were proposed in the DSM-5. And the DSM-5 is
the
American Psychiatry Association's manual.
Let me give you one more last one. It's kind of funny. It says, video game addiction starts when video gamers become preoccupied with the video games where they think and fantasize about the video game. And when they are not playing it, they still think and fantasize about it when they should be focusing on other things such as work and school. But I mean, you said that too, but I mean, it just sounds funnier as in like to think and fantasize about it where you're like, it's like a crush. Like you got a crush on the game when you have a crush on a girl and you think about her, or for girls, a guy.
It's very
and you
similar
think about them and fantasize about them. That's how they feel about the game.
It's very similar to addicted to TMW.
It's the same thing.
Same thing, playing with yourself. They also forgot losing lots of money.
Yeah.
When someone loses lots of money on video games, and like that's a problem. And they also forgot throwing your controllers against the TV and smashing it through that said screen.
And also social withdrawal. They withdraw themselves from the rest of reality, and they get into the fantasy of gaming, and they think that the gaming world is their friends and their company.
Most
when
gamers
it's not
do
true. I know. But it's not true, guys. Break out of that shell, get out there, and even go online and meet people. But I mean,
go to the beach.
Do something. Yeah.
There's chicks in bikinis there, and they'll talk to you. Why? Because you're a man.
You're a man.
And after listening to the Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast, probably a gentleman.
Very gentle.
All right, everybody. Of course, not everyone who plays a lot of games has a problem. Some experts say it's harmful to label people who might just be very enthusiastic.
That's about 90% of the population.
One thing they do agree on is the percentage of players who meet the proposed criteria for addiction to video games is small. It's estimated to be somewhere between 1% and 9% of all gamers, and it's more boys and men than it is girls and ladies.
Mm-hmm. So it says, like, if you have a shyness in public and around other people, that you're more prone to be, like, addicted to gaming, which, I mean, that's just what studies say. I don't know if it makes sense or if it's true, but, I mean, it's a possibility because that's what studies do show and say. So after you're done with all that gaming addiction and stuff, what do you got to do after that?
Smokable. Clean up.
Clean up time.
Oh, yeah. Clean up time. Ring around the rose. The queen is in the house, counting all the money. The king is in the kitchen, making bread and honey. And it begins. Clean up time. Ring around the rose. All right, everybody. If you got help, if you need help, I mean, there's plenty of places to seek help. Go ahead and get Google gaming addiction.
Yeah, and they could have so many programs and
What site is that you were on?
PMC.
The PubMed
Central.
Central has numbers and sites that you can contact
if you need help with that. If you need to clean it up,
teenager or your young son.
Or yourself.
Or your husband.
Yeah.
For the ladies,
If you need that attention, if they focus only on the gaming, they don't want to hug, they don't want to, do any intimate things with you, then that's a serious issue if they don't want to do anything intimate with you, especially try lingerie. But if that doesn't work, then you definitely got to go to the PMC.
In case it gets real serious, go ahead and think about hiring a therapist to help them because, again, it is a health disorder, not a psychiatry disorder.
Internet gaming disorder. The IGD is a serious issue out there, so people don't take it lightly. If you see somebody going down that path or going down that road and, just messing up their life and isolating themselves from the world.
They said that...
all for gaming.
There have been more than a dozen lawsuits filed against video game companies for video game addiction in the last 2 years. That's like more than ever. And
that's a lot, though.
As we read, 2018 was the very first time they classified IGD.
So it's getting real.
It's getting real. Everybody, preventing gaming addiction. To keep the amount of time spent gaming under control, try these tips for adults and the young ones alike. Number 1, set time limits for play and stick to them.
Number 2, keep phones and other gadgets out of the bedroom so you won't play into the night.
And number 3,
do other activities every day, including exercise. This will lower the health risks of sitting and playing for long stretches of time.
Yeah.
So you just got to be careful out there and just know that you don't need to to play so much. I mean, it's good to play. It's healthy to play. It's actually good for your brain. But then when it just becomes, a thing that you must do and have to do and need to do, which is called an addiction.
Which is addiction or a bad habit.
Then you need to,
in case it's not too serious, but serious enough. Everybody out there, don't be a Lenny. The point is,
do not.
No more TMW. You listen to the show, so take it into your skin, take it into your body. We're talking to all 7 trillion of your cells when we say, you're good. You're clean. You're clear.
You're clean. You're clear.
God bless you. You are righteous. You have understanding and wisdom to accept this information.
Yes, you do. So if you're listening to this, that means you do have ears and you could hear it. So you could hear us. And if you do need the help, you know where to go. We gave you all the information.
And for the hard of hearing, we have the transcripts.
Yeah, we do. So check out the transcripts. If you can't hear or if you have a hard time hearing, we got transcripts for you, everything. So it's all good, everybody. We want you guys to know.
All right.
You guys are awesome out there.
So before we go, we're going to just tell you a couple sites that you can go to. Guardian Legal Network, the video game addiction lawsuit, video game addiction lawyers. Young lives have been derailed by the side effects of video game addiction. So take action.
Action.
Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
Sue someone.
Whoever makes
mad at EA.
Whoever makes EA.
Oh no, wait, what's like that MMO, that huge one?
HMO.
All of them.
HMO.
All the MMOs, massive multiplayer online.
Because HMO does not cover it. You got to do it on your own.
Video game addiction program, how to help your adult son. Forte Strong helps young men 18 plus struggling with addiction.
Forte Strong.
To become independent from their video game addiction.
The Newport Academy.
And you can find that on fortstrong.com. Yes.
And Newport Academy.
NewportAcademy.com.
Helps with gaming disorder and mental health conditions, which is considered, gaming disorder is considered a mental health addiction. So
yes, it can be transformative.
Newport Academy will help as well.
For adolescents and the entire family. This one treats ages 12 to 18. And Video Game Addiction by Cleveland Clinic.
And if you're interested, go to the Cleveland Clinic site because it will tell you exactly what it is, how it starts and how it begins, and the way it should end, which is in a positive outcome and a new way of life. You don't have to quit completely. Even if you are addicted to video games, you don't have to quit. There's ways you could slow down and then just play at a normal pace. That's all.
That's right, everybody. All right, we are America's favorite podcast, everybody. We are your Monday morning cup of coffee. We are. Go ahead and pour yourself a nice, hot, steaming cup of the Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast. It's especially poured and espressed for the working man
and the working woman.
This is the YouTube rendition. We forgot to say that in the beginning of the show, but you already know it because
YouTube
you're here.
Rendition. Thank you guys for listening.
Of the same show. Go ahead and check out our Spotify where we talk about the same thing.
And we're going to go even deeper. Yeah, it's going to be more in depth and more, just more of everything that you guys love.
It'll be a little bit more fun too. It won't be so deep and just cutting edge as this one is.
Just, straight to addiction. We're not going to go straight to that. We're going to
joke around with you, have fun. Joke around. This is the all-out version. We're very raw, cut to the point,
Yes.
And so, go ahead and check us out every Monday morning. On YouTube from now on. This is the campaign that we're running is to present to you a pocket version, if you will, of
the Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast.
The Runner and Gunner Video Game Podcast.
Or the Monday morning show, that is, too.
Yes, everybody. All right, so before we go, I just want to tell you that how many hours of gaming is considered an addiction? How many hours do you think out there, audience? What do you think?
Give us your opinions.
5,
when you think
10, 20,
8, 12,
50, 80 hours a day?
8 days a week?
8 days a week. No, 15 to 20 hours every week is starting to overplay. And more than 21 hours every week, 3 hours every day, is the type of gameplay that will start to have a detrimental impact on your well-being, according to the Oxford study. However, that in itself isn't a gaming disorder. So gaming disorder is more extreme than that.
It's more of a social thing. That's what they're saying, that it'll make you less socializing. And of course, because you're inside, and it depends what time of day if you do it too as well. So
it depends on what time of day.
If you do it with your little free time that you have, there's nothing wrong with it.
And
if
that's
what you like to do, then that's cool.
Also, it could, you don't want to affect your mental health by cussing and swearing at the TV,
Yeah, especially. Or if you're ignoring your family, if you have kids and you're ignoring your family and your wife, then it becomes an issue.
Yeah. So everybody out there, that is Gaming Addiction.
Gaming Addiction.
On the Spotify version, we'll be getting more into the addicted to PlayStation aspect of the show. It'll be fun, everybody. We'll
give a shout out to the PSN out there.
All right, everybody. The Daily Potential today is Impress the CEO. Impress your CEO.
Impress the CEO.
Impress him.
As the Daily Potential. Just show him that you have the ambition and the drive to create something new and help the business in the long run.
Yeah.
So impress that CEO.
Show them that you're not just a dud, you're a stud.
You're not just taking space. You're not wasting time. You're going to be there and help the company incline and get bigger.
That's right. So everybody, the daily potential.
Daily potential.
Impress a CEO. That's your daily potential. Go ahead and try that out. Audience out there.
Try it out, everybody.
If you're at work, if you're listening to the Run and Gunner show and you're going to go to your job and you're going to see your CEO, then go ahead and impress him for us, because that's your daily assignment.
That's right.
Also, winning for gentlemen.
Winning for gentlemen.
We're going to be getting into a segment on the Spotify show.
If you want to hear about it,
where we teach
you got to check it out.
Gentlemen how to win properly.
And there is a way.
There has to be a winner.
There is a way, and we will show you and tell you all about that.
Like, for instance, don't make fun of your opponent when you win if you want to keep on winning.
And at the same time, don't take light of your opponent either, because if you take it too lightly, like if you're a boxer and you don't do the training, you don't put in the work, they're going to kick your butt. So that's why always stay on your toes and always keep keen in the mind, which is the strongest body part on your whole body, is the brain. So use that keenly and wisely is what we're saying. So everybody out there, we're going to let you guys go. It is time. The YouTube rendition is fulfilled. So we want you guys to know, just have a beautiful Monday. And if you could have a great Monday, then you can have a great life.
Yes, everybody, we are making America great again for you.
America's favorite podcast.
We are the counterculture to all of the entertainment going along in the world right now. We're the counterculture to everything you've been listening to. We're our new podcast. We say different things. This is the YouTube edition.
Rendition.
The YouTube rendition. And we're here to stay every week for you. We're going to be informing you about what we think and what you know is the great things to do.
And the Run and Gunner Video Game Podcast is the premier podcast.
The premier podcast and the Video Game Podcast. And the only Monday morning podcast.
Monday morning cracks.